Welcome back, you guys. So in the last video, I asked you guys at the end if you guys would like to see a compilation video of absolutely everything Supercell has released so far about this upcoming update. So you guys seemed pretty into it, so I went ahead and put all of the information I could find on this update all into this one video for you guys to all look at. And then later on we can all discuss in the comments what you think what the update might be and any speculations you may have. So it's going to be in a bit of a chronological order, but I may have messed up some dates because I'm not sure when exactly everything was published, or I just know when I found it. So this is kind of in the order that I found it. So the very first leak we received was this post from the Japanese Clash of Clans page, where it was just a barbarian being weighed for whatever reason, but that's not the important part. In the background you can see the boat, which was the first time this was leaked. Obviously now everyone knows there is a boat coming, as we can see it on most of our bases, assuming I think it's Town Hall 5 and above. But anyway, so that one's not very important since we already know the boat is here. Moving on to the next one, where it was a Hog Rider and a Barbarian playing some sort of Clash of Clans, either chess or they were attacking each other's bases or something like that. What you take out of it, I have a speculation video on what I think it actually means in another video. A lot of you have probably already seen it. I believe it's almost at 200,000 views. So anyways, but also this was the second time that the boat was leaked in the top of the screen. But then also, it also gave us a bit of a clue towards night mode with a candle and how dark it is. So that was our first clue towards a night mode. And then also the Clash of Clans chest, where some might take something else from that. I'm not going to speculate in this video because I just want you guys to see it and you guys could think for yourselves or discuss in the comments. Anyways, the next one, at one of the Clash of Clans, I believe it was Reddit versus Forums Clan War event, one of the members was wearing a t-shirt probably made by Supercell just to leak the boat one more time. Anyways, that one's not too big. And then moving on to this other post where, for one, it is at night, and two, it has the boat again, and it shows all of our troops being taken to another mysterious island. And I believe, if I can remember correctly here, the title translates to Second Base Camp, Speedy Night World, and then Update Like Never Before. So once again, we see the Speedy Night World confirming or hinting towards our night mode, either in the second village or as a whole on our original village as well. Then it also tells us about the second island, saying a second base camp, and then it also tells us that it'll be an update like never before. And then this last photo leak, where it is all the troops sitting around the low-level campfire. I think it's level 3, not too sure about that. But then also, if you look in the top left, you can see a dragon in a silhouette of the moon. So the moon is obviously at night for the most part. You can probably see it at daytime, but doesn't look like day here. So that is pointed towards another hint towards night mode. And then also, moving on to a post from pretty much Clash of Clans posted on Twitter, Facebook, all of that, where it just says, "Hey Chief, we know you're excited to hear more news about the upcoming update. We're just as excited to share more with you, but we're not quite ready yet. One thing we can say, though, is that this update will be different from any other update. It will be much bigger, and we can't wait to share it with you. We appreciate your patience, so stay tuned and clash on." So that was released by Supercell on their Instagram, Twitter, Facebook pages, all of that good stuff. And then also in one of Clash with Ash's videos, Clash with Ash is very trusted since he is advocating for Supercell as well, and he has already played the update. And what he said about the update without spoiling anything, he said, one, it will be massive, but it will be massive on a new level of Clan Wars. So I speculated about this earlier. Either he's saying that it will be a new game mode or something that's added that is way better than Clan Wars, or it's something that will change Clan Wars completely. And then he also went on to say it'll be the biggest update in the history of Clash of Clans. And then on that video, Powerbang also commented, who has also played the update already. He said, "Enjoy the conversation, guys, especially impressed with you, Ash. I don't know how you can not be squirming. It is so hard for me not to talk about what's coming." So even Powerbang is extremely impressed and apparently is squirming because he just can't keep it in and can't wait for the update himself. And then onto this next post on the Clash of Clans forums. One of the moderators there, so one of the Supercell employees, posted, he actually replied to someone who was speculating about the update, and he said, "Welcome to the forums, and come back after the update to discuss this again." This was discussing the update speculation thing. And he says, "I suspect you may have a slightly different view. Meet me here at noon on the Oh, I nearly put a date. So this was just a Supercell employee teasing about the date. I'm not sure if the meet me here at noon thing is actually real. I guess it'll be posted at noon in some time, probably Helsinki time. And then after that, I believe the actual boat was introduced onto all of our villages' bases, as you can see it here on mine. And if you clicked on it, it pretty much just said mysterious boat, where did this boat come from? And then you click find out, which took us to the first commercial. So I can't actually play the commercial in the background just because of copyright strikes and all that kind of stuff. So I'll just go ahead and recap you guys on what happens. So in the first commercial, the wizard, the hog rider, and his hog, plus the barbarian are sitting along on the shores on the beach, looking out into the sunset. The sunset could represent also, since it's going down, going into night, again, night mode maybe, question mark. And so they're discussing, and the wizard poses the question, what do you think is out there, and how do you get there? And then the hog rider and wizard both start daydreaming about how they could possibly get there. The hog rider being thrown by a giant, wizard being shot out of a mortar, and then both of them being carried by a dragon, which they both don't like those ideas. And then they ask the barbarian, who reluctantly runs out into the ocean to never be seen again. Maybe in one of the future commercials we'll see him again, but at this point we do not know. He's maybe still at the bottom of the ocean. Anyways, the wizard suggests, why don't we just take that boat where the hog is just sitting? And then it ends off with discover what lies beyond your shores. So obviously the boat's going to take us somewhere, most likely to another island, and what that can mean is still a bit unsure. So let's go ahead, take a look at the second commercial. Oh, actually, before we move on to the second commercial, another big hint actually from one of Clash with Ash's videos. He was discussing with his subscribers, kind of just speculating about the update, about what like they thought and stuff like that. And at one point he posed the question to his subscribers, who was asking them, should I gem or do it all free to play? So this lets us know that in this new game mode or whatever's coming, you're going to actually have an option to be able to gem to speed up your progress. And you may think like, oh, okay, that's just Clash of Clans. You can always use gems, right? But if you think about it, it's different from Clan Wars, which was a huge update, because you can't really boost your progress in wars with gems. There just really isn't a way. You can maybe speed up your troops, but every single clan, no matter how rich you are, has to wait the full 2 days pretty much to finish a actual clan war. So this raises some conflict about what exactly this new game mode or whatever it is could be. So just throwing that part out there. Also, you guys, if you want to see the commercials for yourself, I will have all 3 of them linked in the description below, so you can go check out exactly what they say. But anyways, in short, for the second commercial, it is the Captain's Log Day 1, and the Hog Rider is just talking about this new land, where he can be anything he wants on the new land, and for some reason he wants to change his name to Chaz, and he wants to be a gardener or farmer, and he's just speculating about that, and that's pretty much all it really is. What you take from that, I don't want to spoil what I think that means, but so I'll let you guys just decide for yourselves. You can let me know what you think that means in the comments below. Well, that's basically what that commercial was about. And like I said, you can check out the links in the description below if you want to see the actual commercial. But then it also ends off with stay tuned to see what lies beyond your shores. And then also, before the third commercial was released, we came across the Chinese Clash of Clans page, which was all in Chinese, of course. So we went ahead and just tried to decipher it with Google Translate. And pretty much what we ended up coming to was, it said, new self, the new world will have infinite possibilities. Maybe I'll have a new name and work. And then another page also went on to say, at the top you could put your phone number and leave your contact information. And it said, dear leader, please leave your contact information. We will set foot on you with a mysterious discovery trip, and lucky enough to send a wealth of precious stones, aka gems. Do not miss it. And then the third one, which is probably the weirdest of them all, it is the Captain's Log Day 2, and the Hog Rider is talking about making some new friends, and he decides he wants to be friends with some skeletons, and they're just pretty much sitting around the campfire, and then he ends up screaming and yelling at the skeletons, where are your pants? And pass the snacks for some reason, and that is literally almost it. So what you get from that, because honestly I have no idea, so we'll have to wait and see what you guys think in the comments. But up to date, that is all we know so far. So If I ended up missing anything at all that I am unaware of right now, please let me know in the comments below and I'll try and add it in. Any leaked information. This is all the pretty major stuff that I've found and that pretty much I've seen any other YouTuber look at. So that is pretty much it. If you want to try and piece it all together and let me know your thoughts in the comments, I'll be down in the description discussing it along with you guys, so be sure to let me know and I'll try and get back to you guys. And really your guess is as good as mine, so I just can't wait to hear it. Oh, and throw in one more thing in. There was a post from a Supercell moderator saying that the update will not come before the 11th of May. Doesn't really help us, just saying that it won't come in pretty much the next 3 days at the time of making this. And if you want to see my predictions on when I think the update is coming out, I made a video on it. You can check it in my recent videos. I don't want to try and influence any of your guys' thoughts, so I won't say it in this video. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. Like I said, I'll be down in the comments discussing along with you guys. And hopefully having all of this information all together in one video might be able to help clear your thoughts, see exactly what's going on, and maybe come to a conclusion on what exactly is going on with this update. Anyways, that's it from me. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true.